What's up, all my beer drinking buddies? Welcome to another half-assed beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight is round 6 of the Great Pumpkin Beer Battle 2021. Now, before we get into this battle, how about you help me buy my next beer and become one of my beer drinking buddies? It's easy and free. Scroll down, hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up. Goes a long way in keeping me on track to trying more beer. And you get a shout out on my next video. Now, some settings are private when it comes to subscriptions, that's all on you. So if that's the case and you still want the shout out, just leave me a comment, say, hey, new sub, like the show. That's great. And that's all it takes. Now, tonight's beer battle is the second to last beer battle we have. We have one more this week, and then we're going to have a follow-up video of my top 5. The reason I'm doing it all in 1 week is because it's Halloween this week, and I just don't want to get too pumpkined out after this. And there's other beers. There's going to be Christmas beers and stuff like that I want to do, and just normal beers. Maybe we can do some votes, or maybe people can throw out suggestions for beers that they want to see battled, and we can battle them here every Friday night. That'd be kind of cool. Friday night beer fight. I'm into that idea. Now, let's get into this beer battle tonight, right? On my right is Wooden Cask out of Newport, Kentucky. Limited release pumpkin spiced ale brewed with malt, real pumpkin, and spices. Pour into a chilled glass and enjoy. Best served 39 to 45 degrees. There is no ABV on here, so I don't know. I didn't look it up. Pumpkin ale has a savory aroma of pumpkin pie. A perfect blend of malt, real pumpkin, and spices. If you are in the area, please stop by and check out our tap room. Brewed with integrity. I sure hope so. I wish you would have put the darn ABV on here, huh? Nice amber looking ale. That's where that malt probably comes into play. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, definitely getting that pie filling. A little bit of nutmeg, maybe the cinnamon. Yeah, it definitely smells like a pumpkin beer. A little bit of pumpkin pie in there. And then on my left, man, Oddside Ales, Bean Flicker Pumpkin Spice. They are out of South Haven, Michigan. Now, Bean Flicker is one of their most popular beers. It's just like a blonde coffee ale, and people seem to love it. It's got a cool name. The artwork on it's kind of cool. And then they started doing variants of it. They have a s'mores variant, which is pretty good. And then they have this pumpkin spice. And I think they did a few coffee variants as well. I'm not 100%. But this is 4.5% ABV. And definitely the favorite to win this one. Just going to go ahead and say it. Now, this is a blonde ale. So this is going to be very light. Not as dark as this amber I have to my right. And you can see that there. It's almost see-through. Pure white head on it. Lots of pumpkin spice coming off of that one. Just a little bit of pie filling. Yeah, smell-wise, there's not a lot that pops out of either of these. A little bit of pumpkin spice, nothing great, but it's there. So we're going to start with Wooden Casks, pumpkin spiced ale. As always on Half-Assed Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so there's a fairly nice maltiness to this one. It almost feels like a dunkel with like pumpkin spice. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it looks like a dunkel, right? I mean, it's amber to brown. Not getting much of that off the nose. But let me take another drink. This is it's kind of a surprise here. Let me try to sort this out a little bit more. That spice and initial maltiness, it's kind of odd. But then the spice diminishes and you're left with this like breadiness from like the malt, like the base of this beer, and it's pretty solid. Like I said, it reminds me kind of a Dunkel, and that's pretty intriguing to me. Overall, is this an amazing beer? It really isn't, but it is a good beer. It's a bit different in the way that it operates as compared to a lot of these pumpkin spice beers. I would like it more if it didn't have the pumpkin spice in it. I either the levels are off or something's just a little bit different, but without the pumpkin spice, this beer I think would be great. Moving on to Oddside's Bean Flicker Pumpkin Spice. So crazy how light this is. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Okay, so this is light. It's crisp. It's pumpkin spice coffee in your blonde ale. It's nice. It's a fairly good job. I don't think it's better than the original. The original's just great. This almost reminds me of like a Starburst's pumpkin spice. Starbucks pumpkin spice. Yeah, I mixed that up. My bad. Yeah, they're two totally different beers. I think the pumpkin spice works better in this bean flicker than it does in the pumpkin spiced ale. I wish this didn't have pumpkin spice in it, but then it wouldn't even be here, and I probably wouldn't even try it. I don't see a lot of beers from Kentucky, especially in my area, and even when we go to Tennessee for vacation, I didn't see a lot of them in the stores down there too. So it was nice getting something from Kentucky. And I'm not crapping on Kentucky beers, because if any of you are out there from Kentucky, shout it out in the comments. Let me know what good beers are from Kentucky. Is there a better pumpkin ale from Kentucky that I should have had? I don't know. This was a gift to me from Draston, so that's how I ended up with this one. But the winner of this one's going to be Bean Flicker Pumpkin Spice. I think it just works better. The pumpkin spice works better in this beer, or if this one didn't have the pumpkin spice in it, it would be a lot better beer. That's the verdict for tonight. Now, that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Round 6 of the Great Pumpkin Beer Battle. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out these two beers with me. I really appreciate it. Now, if you're sitting there looking at me wondering what you can do to help out, share the video. Be a good beer drinking buddy. Whenever, wherever, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it's all appreciated. But until next time, please keep your fridges full and have a great night.